Hey guys, I'm here. Welcome back for episode 7 of the final season of Superman and Lois. I'm running a little bit behind this week, so I'm just going to go ahead and hop right into this one. If you want to see the full-length reaction, as always, you can check it out over on Patreon, or if you're a member of the channel, get you access as well. It is a watch-along format, so you will need your own footage to sync up the time codes from actually the entire episode. Over there, get the same thing for all the other shows and movies we cover on the channel. You also got to suggest and vote on movies we react to each month. It's just a great way to support the channel, help us do the things that we do over here. But at the end of the day, I really appreciate it. Enjoy this reaction. Please leave a like. Drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already, because it really helps us out over here. With that all said and out of the way, let's go ahead and hop into episode 7. Here we go.
When I first started out as Superman in Metropolis, being a hero was easy.
Excuse me, do you know where Millage Avenue is?
It's the car, the green car.
It's just another face in the crowd.
Oh, I love
In
it.
Smallville,
I love it so
was just
much.
Clark Kent. Why would anyone suspect otherwise?
Aww. What an arrival.
And I died, and some people saw something that raised questions about me.
Breaking news out of Metropolis this afternoon.
Passenger aircraft originating from Milwaukee and en route to Atlanta has blown both
You gonna go
engines
get
just
that?
after takeoff.
Oh, you know what? I think I left my wallet in the car. I'll be right back.
Is on the scene to keep you up to date.
Fucking smooth. God, so satisfying. Yeah, she's waiting to see him on the news.
Inspections.
Hold on there,
Yep.
Brian. It appears Superman has arrived just in time.
Thanks, Isabel. Once again, Superman arrives to save the day and save countless lives.
Found it.
The FAA has sent investigators.
You're back already?
I just went to the parking lot.
Yeah, sure you did.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, she's terrible at covering herself right now. But then again, no one's been very great at masking the fact that they know. But that was I mean, let's be real. Like, Clark shouldn't even be trying at that point.
Making some progress on my list.
You mean you're convinced everyone you're not Superman list?
Look, too many people are getting suspicious. We gotta put the genie back in the bottle before...
You're not helping. You are not helping that case, my dude.
Coach Gaines.
Yeah, he's next. But the secret's very important, so we'll have to do whatever it takes.
I feel like this secret is, I think this is going to be out by the end of this. Again, I think it'll just be Smallville, though. I don't think he's going to, like, announce himself to the world or anything like that, but I think Smallville will at least be fully aware.
The last time Luthor went this quiet, he created a monster that literally killed you.
Fair. We should probably kind of keep our ear to the ground a little bit.
Laundry that doesn't require quarters.
Backyard for the family barbecues.
Yeah, and we can have an actual nursery. This house is just perfect.
Well, how much does perfect cost? Oh, oh that is...
Totally out of our budget, I know.
That seems kind of low for what I was what we were seeing in those pictures. Well, I mean, here that's about right. I don't know what the price ranges are in Kansas.
I simply said that football is a super way to build character, which your boys are gonna need if they're gonna follow in their father's footsteps.
Frankly, the last time Jonathan was on the team, he took drugs, so...
I don't think you need it.
I don't think anybody needs drugs.
You know what I mean.
Oh my God.
Oh, hey, Coach, you're gonna want to watch... Ow, 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 ow.
Oh, now that was a smart play. That was a smart play.
Are you okay, Ken?
I don't know, I think I might have sprained something. I'm not a doctor, it just hurts. Ow.
Okay, I'm gonna get some ice.
Tyler's so fucking good.
Ow. We need some ice! Hey, we need some ice!
Hey, you still gotta try the store again.
This is the Daily Planet softball team we're talking about. It's not some underground fight club.
Hey!
You love baseball.
Yo! Jimmy! This is the first time seeing Jimmy.
Friends hang out outside of work. What better way to do that than by taking back our trophy from those pretentious jerks of the Star?
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you say? You in?
Yeah!
Jimmy, I'm sorry. I'm really swamped with this inner gang story right now.
I told you you'd say no. Always does.
Can't join a softball team. My dad never wanted me to play sports for obvious reasons, but especially now with Superman, I can't risk drawing attention to myself.
No matter who you are, you're still allowed to have friends.
I have friends.
Not friends all the way in Smallville. Friends you can actually hang out with.
It doesn't matter. If I played, I'd be cheating.
Then don't cheat. Be terrible. It's not about winning.
Be terrible. Well, not terrible. I could. Oh, I could bunt. I could be the bunt guy. I love bunts.
Great.
I like
don't
seeing
know
him
what
get
that means, but yes, you
excited.
see, you can do it.
Yes, I can do this. Thanks, babe.
Aww.
Had a thought. How low are your expectations?
I saw this one 4 times.
There he is. Star quarterback.
Dude, I told Gaines I can't play. Which is yours.
Because that's the only way I could get it, right? I could never dream of beating you. I worked my ass off for football, while the Wonder Twins here have superpowers.
Oh, I love that. Nice little call there. Wonder Twins.
I always wondered how you were so good as a freshman. I had to take XK just to keep up. But that's because you were superpowered this whole time.
Oh,
Stop
no.
lying. I know it's true. I'm not lying.
Whatever's going on here is done, okay?
You ruined my life, Kent.
Wow.
I think you should leave.
Superboy wins again.
This is getting messier and more complicated by the day, man.
So me and Kyle, we've been looking and looking, and we finally found a house.
Oh,
Lois,
it's not going to be
the
here,
house.
is it?
That's amazing.
Except it's not even remotely in our price range, and the only way we'll ever be able to afford it is
Sell
if
the
I sell
Gazette.
my share of the Gazette.
At least Lois would still have it, but still.
We're supposed to be a team.
And I love our team, I really do, but I'm about to have a new team. I have to do this for my family. Do you hate me?
No.
I'm happy for you.
I'm really sorry. But this baby's kicking around in there again, and I have to pee like right now.
She was not kidding.
Whoa, 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 whoa. You selling your grill?
I got one kid getting ready to study abroad. I got another one growing up way too fast. And now a baby on the way. There's no way around it. I'm flat broke.
Dude, he's not kidding about Sophia, though. Or Sophie.
Okay, so now Timmy Ryan knows. Is there anyone in this town that I don't have to worry about?
I mean, I know it can't be easy always having to keep yourself a secret from all your friends.
Come on, Smallville.
You got this. Come on, CK. Bring me home, baby.
Made it. I mean, it worked out.
CK, bringing me home in the bottom of the ninth with an epic bunch? What got into you?
First rule in Meteor Legend Ray Coyle's book. If you can't bunt, you can't win.
You're a madman, and I absolutely
Aww.
Hey, Lane, how's it feel to be dating the big hero?
Same as always.
He's always the big hero for
The
her.
lucky one is.
Hey, you and me, man. This is the start of something great. You hear me?
Next thing I know, you're gonna be trying out for the big leagues.
Is it too much that I struck out?
No, it was great. And that smile looks good on you too.
Oh, I've never
Yes,
been part
it
of a team
does.
before. I didn't know it felt this good.
Aww. That broke my heart, man. Oh my god. Killer Instinct.
Malcolm and Wellness Society is crazy anyway.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but
Sorry.
he's not. Timmy was wrong anyway. He didn't even have powers back then.
Can't say that and defend myself. I had to lie about it.
Having powers
I mean,
isn't
that's
always awesome.
true.
Welcome to the club.
Chrissy wants out, but reporting is her superpower, and you two make a great team. Well, they must be desperate. Kyle's selling his grill.
What? Grilling is his superpower. There's gotta be another way for them to get their house.
Hey, so I hear Timmy Ryan knows you two have powers. Just tell me now, is there anyone else who might know?
Candace knows.
You told your girlfriend?
She did. I did.
What?
When she was visiting.
Aww.
She's known since the 4th? Well, I had to keep sneaking off to help Mom, and she knew I was lying.
So this is my fault?
No,
Yes.
I wasn't gonna tell her, but she was
Kinda.
really hurt, and
A
she was about
little.
to break up with me.
Then you let her.
Dad, come on.
Oh,
Don't even
no.
start with me. You should know better.
Yeah, I do. Because I lost Sarah for the same reason, and I didn't want John to have to go through that.
This isn't about what you want.
We can trust Candace.
You can't possibly know that. She's 16. She doesn't even live in Smallville.
Like everyone in this town isn't already telling everyone else about it.
I'm fixing that.
Sure you are.
I mean,
What
not
don't you two
very
get?
well.
The secret is everything. It's the only thing that gives us a chance at a normal life.
This life is hardly normal.
But it's the only one we have. So both of you will do everything you can to protect it from Candace or Timmy or anyone. Is that clear?
Fine.
It's so different when it's himself, and then he's got to, like, force that loneliness onto his children, like his father did to him, out of, like, fear, out of protection. Like, there's a goodness, and there's a good intent behind it, but it does create this lonely life, and all these flashbacks are just highlighting that so, like, intently.
Your father has been keeping this a secret his whole life. Do you know how old your dad was when he got powers? He was 4.
Jesus.
His parents were terrified that if anyone found out what he was capable of, he'd be taken away from them.
That's not going to happen now.
I know, but keeping this secret is truly all he's ever known.
Until he told you.
Mr. Irons, Miss Lang, Chrissy.
There are so many other people he didn't tell. And these are people who are really important to him. Listen, all I'm asking of you guys is to cut your dad some slack. He might act like keeping the secret didn't cost him anything, but I promise you, it is not true.
Yeah.
Hey.
I'm sure he lost so many potential relationships.
9
and 8.
Aww.
Well. There's a face I wanted to see.
Jimmy, I'm sorry.
I get it. Traffic's crazy these days. Come on. Get out there. Game's tied. We need the Bun King.
See? Jimmy's not even
Hey, at least Jimmy isn't upset.
Maybe there will be next time.
There's always
it is Jimmy.
I told you, joining this team was a bad idea.
No, it wasn't. And we can't let tomorrow
Making
ruin today.
commitments.
Get out there. You bunt all over that field.
Oh.
I tried to sell my stake in the Gazette.
No, Chrissy, the Gazette is not a grill. That's your life.
I know.
And
it would have been
her
more than enough
job.
for the down payment. Doesn't even matter anyway. Because the only lead I had turned out to be a shell corporation for Luthor. By the time I put out more feelers,
House be off
Wow.
the market.
That bastard, man.
Well, look, I'll sell everything then. My grill, my truck. Now, believe it or not, that singing trout on the wall, that's a collector's item.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Kyle would have one of those, wouldn't he?
raising a baby in a tiny studio apartment with no in-unit washer dryer isn't the worst thing of all time.
It is something, though. It's more than a lot of people have, man. To be fair.
We wanted to say we're sorry about Candace, and that we probably should have handled things differently.
I hope you guys know I'm not trying to make your lives miserable. I'm trying to make them better.
We get that. And we want to help.
Well, good, because there's something the three of us need to do.
Timmy, your friends are here.
Which is...
I think our boys had a little disagreement, so I just wanted to come over and clear the air.
Oh, okay.
About what?
About them hiding their powers. Because Mr. Kent is Superman.
Honey, I went to school with Clark. He was just a normal kid.
Just because John's better than you at football doesn't mean that he has powers.
Don't lie to me. I was there on Main Street. I saw you fly.
Timothy, are you using drugs again?
Oh my God. Oh.
Look, I'm sure it's just an honest misunderstanding.
No,
That's gotta suck, because this is having horrible, even more horrible repercussions on this kid too. While he had taken XK before, her immediate response now to anything like this is, are you on drugs again? It's just the fucking damage this shit does, man. Again, I get it, but God, the guilt you gotta carry around has gotta be immense. Especially in this situation. Some others, it's a little more, less complicated. I do think the only way to get out of this is for him to actually declare himself. I don't imagine he would do that to the world though, but I think Smallville is a place where I think he should be able to be comfortable being himself.
The craziest thing doesn't happen 3 games in a row. I was starting to think it was me. Maybe you just didn't want to hang out. There's a pattern here.
Oh, it's just a streak of bad luck, really.
Actually, I'd say everyone involved turned out to be pretty damn lucky.
Hey, it's what happens when you try
Crashing
to
helicopter.
do this shit around
Blown out train
reporters,
track.
man.
A falling elevator at the Eiffel Tower. Every game you missed, Superman was making a save.
Jimmy, I honestly don't even know what to say to that.
Just the truth, nothing else. Clark Kent, are you Superman?
Oh my God, you could see the pain in his eyes.
Superman.
Guess we'll just have to wait and see. The championship game is on Friday, so hopefully nothing crazy happens.
God, this is heartbreaking, man. He's done a really good job at framing how difficult managing his identity has been for Superman. I think it's so easy to gloss over it.
Are you in the market?
No, but I couldn't stop thinking about Chrissy and Kyle, and I have an idea to run by you.
We are going to buy them this house.
I didn't have any takers on my grill.
Yeah, nobody wants to invest in media right now, so.
Actually, we have buyers for you.
Oh, wait.
What, who? Us.
We will buy your grill and we will buy...
My dad never took a vacation and wore the same 6 Hawaiian shirts for 30 years. So he left us some money and we want to invest it.
In your new family. So your baby has a nice home to grow up in.
Oh. We can't let y'all throw away your money like that.
But you wouldn't be. When I first bought into the Gazette, it was because I wanted to work with you. I'm not ready to give up on us.
And we don't want anything to change. You'd both still be co-editors, and if you ever wanted to buy back your half, that door is always open.
Please let us do this for you.
Shit.
Oh my god! Oh my god, thank you guys so much. I just love you guys.
See, this does call for celebration. Dinner's on me. I'm not taking no for an answer.
Leftovers.
That made me so happy.
Dude, I'm bummed about 22, but you gotta eat. Starting to get why Dad doesn't have any friends.
Dude, Dad has friends. Mr. Irons, Mr. Cushing.
When was the last time you actually hung out with one of them? Or did anything fun? Having
That's
to lie
so
like
true,
that
man.
to everyone all the time. He missed out on so much. Sad. I don't want to end up like that.
At least we always have each other.
Fuck.
No offense, but do you really want to be one of those weirdo twins who only hangs out with each other?
I mean, it's better than nothing.
I'd like to make a
I
toast.
guess.
Can't. When we were growing up, listen, I wasn't always the nicest to you.
Oh, well, that's true, actually, yeah.
And,
He was,
when I first moved to Smallville, you and I didn't really see eye to eye.
That is putting it lightly.
Wait a second. Did I get knocked up by the town bully?
All right, I make no excuses. But look, I think that's what makes this all so much more special. Despite all that, the two of you've been there for us every step of the way. To the two kindest, most loyal people I know, who I couldn't be prouder to call our friends.
To the best of friends.
Friendship.
To
shit.
After Gandhi.
Candace's dad? What about?
Oh.
He just walked in.
He doesn't look right.
Oh, he probably has heard the truth.
Clark Kent, my old buddy. Little birdie told me something about you.
I wonder who, though. I don't think it'd be
Come by and
Candace.
chat about it.
He knows who I am.
Fuck.
After you slammed me against that counter, I wondered, how could some mild-mannered nothing make a fool out of me in front of everyone?
I mean, it's probably not that difficult.
Because you're not really nothing, are you? Superman.
I mean, there's a fair amount of people that know and believe, and a fair amount of people that don't yet.
I think everyone in here would like to eat in peace without your lunatic ramblings.
I think they'd like to know the truth.
I wonder how far he's gonna take this, though.
You're no hero. You chased me out of town. I've been living out of my damn car.
I mean, that's fuck
happy.
you. Who cares?
Making regular people like
Fuck
me
you,
feel
dude.
small.
You're a piece of shit.
I think you need to
Don't you come any closer.
Get back here.
Yep, here it comes. He's gonna have to do something.
There's nothing to worry about, though, is there, Superman? Being bulletproof and all.
Yeah, you can't fake this.
You made me look like an idiot.
You don't want to do this.
Quit lying!
Emmett, please.
Oh. He's gonna have to make a decision. Oh, those wasted fries. Oh, this is amazing. He's doing it. Oh, he's fucking doing it in fucking flash time. Let's go. I love this. All while it's still traveling towards him. Oh, he's going full on. Dude, what did that look like to everybody? I would have loved to have seen that transition happen. Was it just like, boop? You blink and he's just replaced?
He was right. It is you.
Oh, he said he was right.
From here. Take both the Deputy Johnsons.
So who told Mr. Briganti?
It wasn't Candace.
I just got a text from Chrissy. Guess who Emmett served time with at Strikers?
Otis.
Luthor.
Oh. Yeah, okay,
Which is why
never
he's
mind.
been so quiet. He's been setting this up.
To use the secret against us.
Hey, Emmett was the first. He definitely won't be the last unless we don't keep it a secret.
You realize this would change everything?
Which is why it needs to be a family decision. This would put all of us in the spotlight, take away your chance at ever having normal lives, and there'd be no going back.
We're with you, Dad.
Oh.
Yeah. Totally.
I'm always with you.
I'm sorry, boys. I just wanted to give you the kind of life that I had.
You did. For a really long time.
And whatever comes next, we'll get through this like we always do. As a family.
No.
You are sure about this?
Yeah, it's time.
Then I know just who to call.
Jimmy? Aw, I would hope so. That'd be nice. God, taking a page out of Supergirl's final episode, doing this with still 3 to go. It's Cat Grant. No.
Hey, hi, I'm Clark. Yeah. Hi. Hey, John.
How are you feeling?
Ready.
Good, because I'm pretty sure the whole world will
Oh.
be watching.
That was Jimmy's sister, wasn't it?
Good evening. Ever since his first heroic save nearly 20 years ago, the entire world has been asking the question, who is Superman? And today we finally have our answer. I'm Janet Olsen, coming to you live from Smallville, Kansas, where I'm sitting in Superman's home.
My name is Clark Kent, and yes, I am Superman.
Full disclosure, I've known you as Clark. The greatest secret of all time was right in front of me, and I never had a clue. How is that possible?
People
It's
see
a
what
lot
they
of work
want to see.
Keep that secret. You'd be surprised what a pair of glasses will do.
Why come forward now?
When I was starting out as Superman in Metropolis, being a hero was easy. And in Smallville, I was just Clark Kent, and why would anyone suspect otherwise? I kept my abilities hidden, never used them for my own gain, and for a lot of years that worked. But then I died, and some people thought they saw something. I tried to change their minds, but I made good people doubt themselves, and that felt wrong. Finally, I saw the strain that my double life was putting on my family, and I decided it was time to let go.
Putting yourself out there to the world, how does that make you feel?
Nervous, but also excited. Every day of my life, I've had to hide a huge part of who I really am. Now I won't have to do that.
What do you most want people to know about you?
I'm just a regular guy.
That I'm just a regular guy.
Title of the episode.
Well, you're anything but regular.
Okay, fair. But, beyond the powers, I'm a husband, I'm a father to 2 amazing sons. When they were little, being Superman, I missed a lot. And I made a lot of mistakes and struggled to balance it all. But really, I'm just like anyone else out there who loves their family and wants to be better for them.
I think we can all relate. Who were your parents?
And we are clear.
Oh, I would have loved to have seen that entire interview.
Was there anything I missed?
Actually, yeah. Sorry, I don't really know what to say.
It's fine. I guess something crazy happened again. At least Soup's got the day off. No saves as far as I can tell. I get it now. I was wrong.
You have to hold back on...
You just didn't want to play.
No, I really did. Honestly,
It's fine.
Oh.
Hey, we won. You and me, no one said we have to be buds. All right, team, let's go. Last one, Lebowski's picks up the tab.
You missed the game on purpose, huh?
It's the only way to keep the secret.
You okay?
Yeah. I'm used to it.
Used to it doesn't mean you're okay, but those are not the same thing. Is he just going to stop wearing them altogether? Yeah. Wow. They are one and the same now.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm good here. You go ahead.
Guess I'm off then.
It's gonna be great. And you look good without the glasses. Come on, get out of here.
I don't know. I like the glasses look. I might be a little biased, though.
Morning, Mr. Kent.
Hey, Denise.
Aww.
Back here, CK.
Yes!
Thanks for coming.
My sis didn't exactly give me a choice. You know how she is.
Hey, look, I just want to say I'm really sorry.
It's fine, I get it. I missed you too, pal.
No.
We have so much to catch up on. But first, being the Bun King? Oh, yeah, that was genius.
You think so?
For sure. The way you bunted with the tip of the bat.
Yeah, I thought it might have been
It's adorable. That might be my favorite episode of the show at the moment. I mean, recency bias could be popping off like crazy here, but outside of like the flashbacks and cutaways and little things on the TVs, you know, it wasn't like there was no action. It was just character drama. Really, really good character drama. I love this. We've not seen something in this effect. In this way, and the way they really kind of dove into like the struggle of keeping this secret and that sacrifice and the pain that comes with that, because we have to confront that now. When it was just him having to do this, it's one thing or another. It's still sad. It's still heartbreaking having to put himself in an island like that and not really have any relationships that in which he could be completely honest outside of his parents. You know, having to cut off an entire part of himself in order to just have something close to normal and keeping those things separate. You know, and then there was obviously the anonymity that came with being the big city, you know, where he got to kind of cut loose. You know, he was a dot, a speck in this entire little ocean of people. And it's easy to fall away from that and hide there. Unlike this incident back at Smallville, where all of this took place here, it spread like wildfire when they saw him die that night, when they saw the Kent family huddling around him, weeping, sobbing, all of it. Like, there's no way to really spin that in a different direction. He tried. Well, the Coach Gaines thing was kind of funny, and he horribly covered himself at the store. I think the one that really sucked the most is gaslighting that kid. That's what really made him feel bad. You know, because unfortunately there is enough truth in that for that to work, but you are turning a parent on their child. You're turning a child on themselves, you know, doubting their reality, doubting anything. You're just really fucking him over. And, you know, it's gone beyond this to where he's imposing his life decisions onto his children as well, restricting them, preventing them from having a normal life and all these other things, and it's just spreading. It's no longer just affecting him, and I liked the way they wrestled with that, and the way that I like that is tied into a lot of his past experiences, all the relationships, opportunities, moments that were lost because he couldn't let anybody in on this, you know. And we didn't have the traditional Superman's best friend Jimmy Olsen thing. You know, they flirted with it, but in this timeline, in this version, you know, he had to not let that relationship blossom and foster. He had to neglect it. He had to even sabotage it. And I like that they mended that by the end of it. And Jimmy, being Jimmy, just understood completely in the end. It was really beautifully done. And the way that they had him wrestle with making this decision, and also how they made the decision for him, bringing back Candace's father, who Luthor planted this information and sent him their way, basically. You know, it could keep coming. It could keep coming like that, you know, and he'd cut it off at the head. That entire sequence where he was in bullet time or flash time, whatever you want to call it, as the guy just said, you know, either you come clean or I will make you. And he fired. He took away his choice in that moment. I mean, he could have, I don't know how he could have played that off as Clark, but I like the way that he did it. In slow-mo, as the bullet is coming, he looks at Lois, he looks around, and he's like, he takes off his glasses and takes the bullet and reveals himself. I mean, it was just so well done. I think that is the best. This episode alone, just this episode, is the best representation or exploration of the burden and the toll that this secret has taken upon Clark and his life. And also now how that is affecting his family now, as his powered children are now faced with the same decisions and also are being affected by his own choice about this. They've made their own choices about their secrets, but they've also made choices that he didn't agree upon about his own, which made him reflect. You know, I don't know. It's just really, really well done. And how the fact that, like, he could not have any relationships, even the people that he knows outside of his family, outside of the kids, like they said, even the people that knows the secret, it's not like he goes and hangs out with them. He doesn't allow himself to go out and do anything fun. The only activities he does is with his family because he's just so conditioned to not allow himself to even have those opportunities or even the idea to entertain the possibility of doing anything like that. Hell, the closest we got to that is like a time or two where he went out to dinner with Lana, or here in this episode where him and Lois went out to dinner with Chrissy and Kyle and offered to buy out the Gazette from them, from the money left from them from Sam, to help them fulfill their dream, fulfill their goals for their family, to invest in them and not lose the Gazette to whatever corporation may buy it out and take it. The only offer came from Luthor, like a shell corporation of his. You know, we saw that a while back, and I like that they kind of brought that into what was happening here. But that they still got to pursue that. You know, it just shows, again, Kyle gave a great speech about it, is like how far they've come from season 1 to now. Like that whole scene, there's a multitude of scenes throughout this that were just emotional as all hell. And that was definitely one of them. I adored what they did with that scene. And I like what they did with the kids too, with Jonathan and Jordan talking about this themselves and trying to wrestle with what to do and how to not exacerbate the situation further. And also how to navigate this choice by their father and all this and what that means for them. I like that little comment too. It's like, what do you want to be? Those twins that only hang out with each other? No, no one wants that. They want their own lives. They're so different. I don't know, man. This is such a beautiful episode. So much to chew on. And again, this was just a pure exploration of character. Until we got like past the halfway point in this episode, or more or less once we got to the reveal at the diner, I started to like backpedal because I thought I was like pretty confident that, like I kept saying all throughout the season up until this point, I think we were going to end up with a Spider-Man situation. Like on the bus, when his mask comes off, but he still saves everybody, and then they carry him back to safety. You know, all those people in that bus knows his identity, has seen his face, but they keep his secret. You know, I thought that was going to be this. Like, this is his home. He grew up here. These people are, you know, this is where he wants to stay. This is where he wants to set up his roots. They would be in on it as well, and they would keep his secret for him after what they witnessed. And once we got to the diner bit, and he had that conversation with the boys and Lois, it really started to lean into the, well, Luthor's going to weaponize my secret, and, well, let's take that away from him. And he announced himself to the world, retired the glasses, which I'm going to miss because I like the glasses look. But, God, Tyler Hoechlin plays both of these characters so well. And now they are just one and the same. He doesn't have to worry about hiding it at all. You know, he is just Clark and Superman all in one now. There's no duality that he has to put on for the world anymore. There's none of that. He's just laid it all bare. And I think that's interesting because that was also the life that Bizarro led. However, he was forthright about it from the get-go. He let his abilities corrupt him. you know, as he was world famous and they were rock stars and he was getting brand deals and all this stuff. They were rich and whatever, you know, that at least he didn't go that route here. He still got to grow up with all those lessons instilled in him. And he's doing this late in life. So I think a lot of those values are going to be, I think this one will work out a little bit better than what happened on the other world. But I do like that they kind of took a little bit of a page out of Supergirl's ending, because that was the final episode, was Kara coming out to the world. And, you know, they did that similarly here in a news broadcast, in an interview with, in this, you know, Jimmy Olsen's sister instead of Cat Grant. I don't know. I just loved all of that. And then bringing in Jimmy finally and having that relationship kind of explored through these flashbacks and then bringing him into the present day. I wonder if we'll see him like in the subsequent episodes, or this was kind of a one and done, because he's such a like staple of Superman's identity. Not identity, but of that world, you know, Lois, Jimmy, the planet, you know, all of that. All that to say though, you know, they did that in the finale in that show. That was where we ended. But this is still, we got still 3 episodes to go. We still have stuff to figure out. And what's next? What's around the corner? What is Luthor's play? Because he was very silent in this episode outside of this whole interaction with Candace's father. So sky's the limit right now. But this was, I think this is one of the best episodes of the show, at least personally for me at the moment. I absolutely loved it. This was Tyler Hoechlin just on full display. Like, you could see him wrestling with all of these complicated emotions, and then he can just turn on a dime, you know, with that personality, stumbling into goofy Clark, trying to cover himself, to needing to be Superman in the moment. You know, it's just, it's so well done. It's so well done. I'm in love with this episode. That's all there is to it. Like, it was tragic, but as much as it was tragic, there was that hopeful element that won out in the end. And that was kind of the undercurrent and the idea behind Superman in the end. I don't know. I find it so fucking beautiful. But guys, that's all I got for right now. I would love to hear how you guys feel about this turn of events, about this reveal, him coming out to the world like this, and where you think it's going to go from here. So sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry the conversation after the video. Hope you enjoyed the reaction. If you did, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already. Remember, if you want to see the full length reaction, as always, you can check it out over on Patreon, or if you become a member of the channel, get you access as well. And speaking of before you go, I want to shout out our channel legends. Manny Sherritt, York, Coruscant, Robert Anguiano, Jeffrey Hale, Jake Contrell, Eric Official, Casey Wood, Russell Crockett, and Watchtower. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. But that's it for this video, guys. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everybody.